Hey folks, Steve from AMS Digital here. I got Ty Summers with me, and I got Josh LaBelle with us. It's our first sales chat corner of 2020. A few things to talk about, a lot of exciting things coming up. First of all, over the break, our AMS Brighter Christmas initiative for our Cuban family worked out unbelievably. Made the trek to Cuba. We ended up giving the Cuban family 860 convertible pesos, plus a whole bunch of stuff. We spent a lot of the money on things that they wanted, and it was just an unbelievable trip. So thank you for everybody that donated, and pretty excited for whatever we come up with for the next Christmas initiative. It was really fun. A couple AMS updates. We have brought on one of our social media ladies, Haley Wells. She is now our full-time social media expert. So with any of our clients, or you have any questions about our social media platforms, programs, things like that, definitely give us a call. And Haley is the go-to person now. We're very excited to bring Haley on. So a couple other things that we'd like to talk about. Last Sales Chat Corner, we made an announcement that we have now partnered with Josh LaBelle and his team from BlogBOQ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're gonna get the ball rolling now. Christmas was a busy time, and BlogBOQ is busy. Same with our team here at AMS. So welcome, BlogBOQ.
Thank you. We're excited to join with AMS. We've known Steve and the team for some time now, and it only made sense that we partner ourselves with AMS. Our concept is, again, we created this community platform to share not only personal stories of the area, but as well as business, whether it's small, medium, or large business in the area. On that, we are also monetized by creating video, and we put together a program that is probably the most competitive video program in the area. One of the things that we were finding was that we really wanted to, creating video is one thing. Handing to a customer or client so they understood what to do with it after, that was a separate thing. So that's where the relationship with AMS comes in. We create the content, the video, what we feel is some of the most rich, high definition content you can get, and then pair it with somebody who understands how to market that online. It's a win-win situation for everybody.
Absolutely, and the clients that we've already taken some of Josh's content and marketed with, they are very pleased with their return.
We're creating video content for you at a very, very, very affordable price, and I'll touch briefly on that. This is affordable enough for small business, medium business, and large business. And the other aspect of this is that when you partner with somebody like AMS, there's hard numbers.
Yeah, and I think that one of the things I like about it, I always keep in mind that people that are searching nowadays arguably are lazy, and they want it now, or they want it yesterday, they want it at the best price. And one of the challenges that I think that other mediums have, whether you kind of spend money on a billboard on the side of the road, or a TV spot, or radio, it's creative marketing, but there's no way to engage that person immediately when they're hearing your nice radio ad, your jingle, stuff like that.
Yep.
Now you have the ability, if somebody sees a nice message or something they might be interested in, they can engage right there. Gaining their attention, and the trick to directive marketing is retaining their attention,
right,
and guiding them into a potential client for yourself, mm-hmm. Which is with us, with the content that we're getting as far as video, all the mediums, the 50, 60 places that we market to online for our clients. It's just beautiful content that we can engage potential clients right there and track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that brings me to another point, and one of our clients that we brought on for the video package, they're also dealing with another marketing firm as well, and I don't want to use any names or colors or anything like that, but the days of just kind of forking over money to these marketing firms that are only making cuts within their company and giving you less service. We're a week and a half in, and I cannot get a hold of this one of their other rep for information that I need for results that they're spending money for these programs, sort of thing. So one of the things that as a business, you really have to take a look at your marketing dollars and figure out and ask for results, demand results. What am I getting for this? How many people saw my video? Who's clicking? Who's calling? Things like that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times what ends up happening, and just again, like speak to my experience in this industry, is that business owners know that they need marketing. They find a big brand. Big brand usually, I think we all believe the bigger the brand, the better the results, which I can absolutely attest to that is not the truth. The bigger you are, the smaller the number you are personally as a client. What ends up happening here is that you end up paying into something, and what I find is clients, in the past I've dealt with, are sleeping on the fact that I paid my money into something, into a big brand, therefore I'm going to be taken care of and I can sleep at night. What you're paying for is a good night's rest. What's happening though while you're sleeping is absolutely nothing. And your return is virtually unknown at any given point. And you end up looking at this whole process, not knowing really what you're getting.
Well, I think that, I know the future, and I said this when I started this firm years ago, the future in online marketing is management. So if you only see your sales rep once a year and you can't get a hold of them during the year, online marketing changes almost daily, right? There's always, and we know that because all of our different departments and stuff, we're constantly working for our clients on them, so we're kind of up in the know on immediate changes, sort of thing. And I guarantee you, this nice bright colored marketing firm that comes around once a year and takes their cut of the local marketing budgets, I will guarantee you from firsthand experience that you are just not getting really anything from them. When I'm looking at budgets for clients and how to flip that into a solid return on investment, and I'm looking at this money that they're in a contract for and just sort of throwing out the window, and nobody can even figure out what the results are. Mm-hmm. Not only do we do your online marketing and keep your company relevant digitally, there's an element with us too that we consult too. We broker for other firms and stuff like that, and we ask the tough questions.
Your marketing firm, or whoever's doing your marketing, should be accountable to your bottom line. I mean, after all, you deserve it. At the end of the day, this is all about you and your business. You worked hard to get here. You deserve to maximize your profit based on the investment that you're putting into your marketing dollars. Yeah. You absolutely deserve it. And if your marketing firm can't sit down with you and show you real numbers, real data that leads to sales, and it's just not. There's no way for you to know, and to me that's unacceptable. That's absolutely unacceptable.
So anyway, about this kind of partnership and the way kind of the way we've designed it and stuff like that. So I'll just kind of with our most popular package, our AMS One package. We've really taken a look at that, and we've added this video element. So I'll just let you talk how that will work.
Sure.
It's unbelievable.
So
unbelievable.
What we realized is that video content traditionally has been very, very expensive. That is part and parcel to industry. At a certain point, video was expensive based on technology, and access to that technology. The skills that were involved, you needed a post-secondary education to handle any of that sort of stuff. But as time has gone on, education is more accessible. Equipment has become more affordable, but the prices hasn't changed. and we saw a huge hole in that market. And it's not a very popular opinion. We take a lot of flack for what we charge and the type of content that we create, that it being so well done. But at the same time, we also want to be accountable to our clients. I look at a situation where we need to look at what our bottom dollar was and where we can make a profit. There's a lot of people that are very, very excellent in the video world, but they're taking the approach of trying to sell one hamburger for $1 million, where we're taking the approach of selling 1 million hamburgers for $1. And that to us makes more sense. Now, that traditionally means less quality. Not so when you're looking at the process. To be able to contain something and have a process that yields amazing results, you have to create a process that allows there to be a quality assurance. So we've made sure that when we create this video content for any sort of client, that it is a lot of T's crossed and I's dotted to make sure that we're going to have a very smooth flow process of content and creating that. So combining it with a process like Steve's, where again, we feel our video is good enough for the old medium of television, and it can be used on that sort of platform. Here you are paying not even close to what radio would cost, not even close to what your local television station would charge you to film something, and then you having control of the target demographic and what you want to target.
Oh, and I think to go a little bit further, again, one of the things that we focus on is simplicity as well. So part of our sales platform and our platform, again, is making it as painless as possible to get this content out there. We know, just listening to everything we're talking about, and had a great conversation with somebody yesterday about this, is when I was explaining this, their first thought was, well, how much work is this going to be for me? How much do I have to put into this? Because I'm busy. I want somebody to do this. Just go ahead and do it. So the way we've structured this whole platform and this whole package is that with our AMS video package, there's 4 shoots a year, right? So whatever that looks like, Josh, his team will come and you sort that out beforehand. Seasonally, what do you want to target? What do you have coming up? Your sales. Your events, anything like that, so everybody gets their ducks in a row. We do a shoot, get all the content we can for kind of 4 months or 3 months at a glance, and at the end of the month, for the beginning of the next month, we get an approved 30-second brand new video out of that content already taken. I think that this will be probably one of the highest ROI marketing packages that I've seen yet.
And go further than that, for everything I've ever seen. So, in terms of what our product was originally, we didn't see anything like this on the market either. And then combining it with what we're doing with AMS, I feel, because I can't find anything like that online, I think this is an original sort of concept. But usually, original means, kind of like, kind of testing ground. We're taking 2 things that are tried, tested, and true. Video kills every single time. Number 1 engaging media, right? You can argue that all day long. I'll dummy you with facts until the cows come home.
There's the sales.
Yeah.
Pepsi challenge.
Pepsi challenge, exactly. Challenge. And then you have AMS, who's doing this online, taking control of the reins of where you're getting that direction and where that's getting targeted, and then you're combining the 2. So the concept, yes, in theory is brand new, but you're taking 2 of the best ideas and combining them. So we didn't reinvent the wheel, we just made it better.
And all this content is yours as well. Like when we create this stuff for you, and all of the accounts that we set up for you, they all belong to you. So they should belong to you. I mean, it's your company, so that's how we work.